defamation, and we have gone unheard. Act like our existence is something quite absurd. We shall go the distance, we will not go unheard. Hold us down and torture, you barely said a word. But now the time has come, we will not go unheard. Ask now for forgiveness, our wrath you have incurred. Stand aside and witness, we will not go unheard. Isolation is what you have preferred. Hate and defamation, and we have gone unheard. Act like our existence is something quite absurd. We shall go the distance, we will not go unheard. Hold us down and torture, you barely said a word. But now the time has come, we will not go unheard. Ask now for forgiveness, our wrath you have incurred. Stand aside and witness, we will not go unheard.
There we go. There. Okay. Hello. For whatever reason, everything's mutinied on me. So, PBD, are you getting the big-ass rollerblade wheels like what I have for my chairs because I have dogs and fur? Oh my goodness. So, I had a job interview literally just before I turned on stream. So, I did not stitch anything after stream yesterday because I got all my other things done. Well, most of my other things done. I did not get my strawberries all ready for strawberry shortcake, but that'll be after today's stream. For dessert tonight, have fresh biscuits all made and all kinds of good stuff. So, yes. I suggest anybody who has a computer chair, ditch the little caster wheels. Get yourself the big-ass rollerblade wheels, and they won't clog up, and you'll actually be able to roll. Even on carpet. Even on carpet. And they're removable too, so once you buy them, as long as they don't like break or wear out, you got wheels. You can buy a new chair, you can just yoink off the big rollerblade wheels and continue on with your merry life. So, today's goals. Are to finish up this color, which I will probably be doing very soon because it's only 209 colors, and it is a fill in the gap kind of color. So I just have to go between go in the white space. So super pumped about that because that was my last color over 700. Next is under 600, so well, it's close to 600. It's 584, but it's still we're counting down the big colors here. We are under 4,000 stitches to be done, which is phenomenal. But yeah, my job interview went well. I'm always super awkward, so I've given up on being able to give any sort of reading on how amazing it was. But it was good. Ugh. Okay, now we gotta hit up the last clump. We gotta put on a new piece of string. Yeah, I've been trying to keep my cards close to my chest. I have not been getting a lot of job interviews or even a lot of job offers, and that's okay. And I think today I managed to describe it best why I need a different job. Is because my job right now is very structured. I don't have any other tasks. I don't have any sort of variety. I literally give meds. And I don't necessarily, I'm not looking for like every 3 seconds my job is changing, but I do like having a little bit of variety. So that's the main reason. Are there other reasons? Absolutely. But honestly, I could deal with them. I could deal with the other reasons if the monotony wasn't there. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at that gap there. So, doopy-doo. So this is all that color. We're gonna go up a little bit. Okay, so that is that. So we have. So I'm trying to, because this is a little bit of an area that got foobarred. So that's all set. Now, there, okay. This area was a little messed up. So now I gotta fix it a little bit. There we go. So the last couple hundred stitches of this color. My needle's right there. It goes down this way and then a little bit down this way. So I'm gonna do this little block right here that I'm working on, and then I'm gonna hit up the down this way, and then I'll stop and I'll come back to the down that way. And then the color will be done. For me, like, I know this looks like blatantly white and blank, but it's not. There's actually filament in there. Like, all this is still blank. Like, yeah, and it is. There's so little left. Like, And it's still a lot of stitches, don't get me wrong. There's still a crap ton of open space, but it is closing in fast. I'm so excited. Like I have today off, and while I have cooking chores I need to do, like I do need to get the strawberries prepped for dessert tonight. I'm gonna just message husband creature to pick up some Cool Whip for either Cool Whip or whipped cream for the shortcake tonight. And I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna work on this. Oh, I wish that were the truth. But I'm getting this blue done to go to 150 some odd stitches of just the darker blue. So, but fortunately, Captain Penis has different colors. He has like yellow and flesh tones. He has a lot of flesh tones. But yeah, there's unfortunately still lots of blue in my future. But I do see that I will be getting done Buffalo Woman relatively shortly. And the fewer colors I get, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. So if I seem tired one day, it's probably because I stayed up till 3 a.m. working on a color. Okay, so. It's just going to be a lot of bobbinating because I have not put onto bobbins all of the colors that I need for, say, Divine Instinct. I haven't kitted that one up. I have all the string, but I have not gotten it all organized. Okay, so we are moving over to this little area here. I mean, I have I have containers of string just for Call Dance and Divine. Let me pull one out. So I have the big cases where I have all the bobbins, but these are the string containers. Like this is, well, it's not like chock-a-block full. It's pretty well filled with string. So I'll be organizing the colors that I have, and I will be bobbinating colors. I just don't know which ones I need to put on bobbins yet, and that's the biggest problem is going through that. Going through that organizational hell. Okay, so that's all there. That's all a completely different color. I'm looking forward because he's gonna have a lot of intricate detail just because of the background and whatnot and his border and his style. Whereas Divine Instinct is going to be a pretty fast mover because of just how much of one color there is. Where I can literally set up, once I have the first column done, I can literally set up the other columns just go. So oh yeah. Oh, actually, I have that on my wish list for Heaven and Earth. They have it. Um, yeah, yeah. Because Heaven and Earth, not Heaven and Earth. Um, Starry Night is Husband Creature's holy, holy Batman. Starry Night is Husband Creature's favorite painting. So, now I'm now realizing that things are starting to get back up from the crowd strike. Because all my emails are lighting up again. Like I'm getting notifications, so they've gotten over themselves. Um, That's not what I wanted. Urgh. I like the tea turtle with the Stegosaurus of Starry Night because it looks like a meteor's gonna hit him. Okay, so we got so so last night. Well, this morning technically it was still last night for Squirrel Dad. So last night I'm doom scrolling through Facebook, um, and I am looking through reels. Now sometimes I will scroll through. If you're my Facebook friend, you will get reels from me through Facebook. You'll get TikTok messages. Like I pick. Sometimes I scroll through reels and I think of people and I send them to people and that is one of my love languages. I have many love languages. TikTok, TikTok reels and memes are probably the one I use the most. Um, And so I saw one about Boba Fett. You bet your button Squirrel Dad got that. So, so I said it to him. I was like, sets this down and runs away because it was pretty racy, and he responded like, I don't care. I don't care who you are. Like if I send you a private message and like the polar bears. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you both out. To me, in my eyes, you guys are like super duper duper famous. Like whether you like it or not, someone says the polar bears, people know who you are. It's hit and miss with me, so you can't do the same with me. But you go into any of our communities and you say the polar bears are here, they know who you are. So like when I send a message to Squirrel Dad or send it to Jay and they respond, I still get kind of giddy. I'm like, ee! so I and Shoost too. Like if Shoost, uh, like there's a whole sector, you guys, where I'm like, oh, they responded to me, they know I exist. And I know it's silly, but I need you guys to know that that's how I feel. You know I exist! I get that way with a lot of people, like even in real life. It's like, oh, you acknowledge my existence. Oh, thank you so much. So, like at work, when the other shifts are like, oh yeah, Sarah totally knows how to fix that. You know, as much as sometimes it's like, really, you use my name like that. You use my name in vain. At the same time, like simultaneously, I'm going, oh, they know I can do something and they respect me for it. Oh dear sweet Jesus, yes. Because I've worked so hard to make sure that people know I am capable of doing things, and then being willing to help people with said things. It's all the loves. It's all the loves. I will never become a do you know who I am? It's always going to be, you know who I am? Oh my god, you know my name. Turned into the waggy puppy. Like, oh my god, yes, please. Because I try not to take anything for granted. Um, I truly mean it when I'm saying my thank you for your time, because it means a lot to me. Oh, oh. Hello, Dragon! And Dragon's another one. Because, like, Dragon, who was it? Who was I playing cards against? I remember Dragon because after that we kind of started hanging out. The Cards Against Humanity game, but it's like, when I was able to hit up stream a lot, just when I was able to like participate, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play the Cards Against Humanity, I didn't want to stay in too many rounds because in case someone else wanted to play. And then I was like, when no one else was like, oh yeah, I totally want in, I was very confused. I'm like, who doesn't want to play Cards Against Humanity? But I truly appreciate every moment that I have with you guys.
A new wave of power arises. From the ashes, new heroes born. An emergence of hope upon the horizon. A sense of victory.
Oh, yeah. And like when Hutchie comes in and she's like, oh, I'm just hitting you up before I go. That means so much. Like, oh, you're gonna hang out with me while you fall asleep. Oh, like I adore it. Like, I don't have any like. Yeah, it's hard to put into words.
A new time has
Oh, oh, Cards Against. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so much fun. The first game I ever played, I won, and then I had a reputation. Because apparently winning in Cards Against Humanity might not be the flex that you want it to be. Well, I will gladly hang out in your pocket while you argue with your dentist.
A new time has come. We shall rise undefeated. With sword and shield in our hands.
So this morning, I was very groggy. I barely woke up when Husband Creature did.
Of heroes.
And I managed to stay awake to get my goodbye kisses. That's rough, because if I fall asleep, he won't wake me up. And then I panic. But then it started to thunder. Now, Little Dog and I have been in a battle of wills. Because Little Dog has decided that she wants to be a cranky old lady. She has not eaten her food without treats inserted into it. And at first I was like, oh no, it's her teeth. And then I scraped all kinds of plaque off her teeth, and I brushed them, and I coconut oiled her gums, which is actually good for her gums. Coconut oil, strangely enough, and it's sweet. So I've been doing that, and I'm still doing all of that to get the crap off her teeth, because she doesn't chew anything. So she doesn't clean her teeth, which is very frustrating. And then she has panic attacks whenever I brush her teeth. So it's very convoluted and complicated. So I was like, oh my goodness, I'm worrying about her there. So yesterday, I was cleaning out, because today was trash day, cleaning out the fridge, getting rid of the food that we unfortunately let past its, hey, we're still good date. And I gave them some breadsticks from when we got pizza a while ago. And they were super chewy. Little Dog, after not really having eaten any food without having us soften it or put treats in it. Let me tell you about something and those breadsticks. They were gone, and they were chewy. I didn't heat them up. They were just out of the fridge. Hard, crusty, crunchy, chewy. Oh, they were gone. They were gone. I was like, you bitch. So, and she's also been having accidents all over the place. She has been intentionally... We first thought it was medical, and she has some UTI stuff coming in the mail today. But then she upped her ante and started pooping in the house. So, we're trying not to give her panic attacks with that. But, oh my god. And so she's been really, really pushing her limits of my patience. And today she's starting her UTI thing. So in case it is a UTI and it's just she's finally getting over it, okay, I can deal with that. Whatever. But when she ate those breadsticks, I was so pissed. I'm like, I have been brushing your teeth, and I have been unintentionally causing gobs of trauma to you because I'm worried that your teeth are hurting and you're not able to chew, and then you haul off and you eat these chewy ass breadsticks. So, yeah. little dogs be she's pushing limits she might not have. And we did have to change their food because I now have to order their food from Chewy because none of the in-stock retail stores have the version that we used to buy. So we were out of food. And I hadn't ordered. I hadn't. We didn't have enough for me to order Chewy and to buy a bag. So I bought a new type. It was an all protein. It was a good. I couldn't buy the other dog foods because it all had barley in it, and I cannot handle barley. I can't touch it. I can't have it in the air. Barley is bad. And so I got an all protein one, and she refuses. Like, it's actually better for them, and she just flat out refuses to eat it. And I'm like, little dog. So I started adding junk food in it. I had some squishy treats, like they're like little round meatball type treats. And so I took like 3 or 4 of those and mushed them up and mixed them in with the kibble. So I tricked her into eating those, and she caught on. So she stopped. Yeah. So we're in a battle of wills. She didn't eat her breakfast this morning. But she has been eating. She's not starving. I'm just really tired of her being a twat. But yeah, so thunderstorm this morning, just pouring rain, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to clean up a mess because she's gonna be let out of her kennel because she's been peeing and pooping all over the floor. So we don't leave her out of her kennel at night anymore because of her behavior. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to clean up her mess because she's gonna get out and just pop a squat. Luckily she didn't, but at the same time, I was like just pouring and thundering, and yeah. Dooby-doo. It's funny, I'm going around this way, and then there's some stuff that I gotta fill in this, and then this gap here, so I'm almost done this color. So, tomorrow, normal time, 10 to 12. Today's my day off. It's really weird having Tuesday and not Wednesday, but weird sounds coming from my house. Oh, AC. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a couple colors done today. I know this one will be. Whoops! I did not mean to go that far. My bad. Got excited. Oh my goodness. So I got to tell I got to talk to one of the overnights that is honestly the only other person I work with who's actually my age. Everybody else is give or take 5 to 10 years. Um, but I was telling her about the coworker that she works with that just totally is angry at me for saying, "Hey, stop being a twat." Um, or telling my boss that she needed to. I hate saying stop being so negative, but the other two people that apparently complained, we actually all found each other. Um, and it's not that she's negative, it's she's negative about everything. She will intentionally go out and find something to be mad or angry or nitpicky about. It's not just, oh, hey, this one specific thing, because we all have that. We all bitch at work. Like, I'm sure all of you guys bitch at work too. It doesn't matter. Bitching at work happens. When I'm at my craft fairs, I love doing craft fairs, and I still bitch at them. But the fact that she's negative about everything, I guess, was what was bothering us the most, and I feel better now. I feel better knowing that I wasn't the only one thinking that. Current color is still 3807, but at the same time, it only has a few more stitches left, so we'll be color swapping here soon. Yeah, had I not had the interview at 9, I probably could have gotten this color all done. But I had the interview, and so I didn't get to any stitching until just before I turned on the screens. Mm-hmm. I think today I'm gonna fold some fabric and experiment with some dyeing. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, tomorrow I have work. Um, work Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm training someone. So that I have. It's also the final area where I messed up. So, well, in this particular color, there are other areas where I messed up. But I've been slowly, very slowly, correcting all of them. So some colors have a little bit more than they need, and some colors lose a little bit, but it's all balanced. Deep you. Skip a whole line and then get down here. Fortunately, I'm dealing with the mistakes here so that I can have an easier time with the other colors. I have 33 stitches left of this color, so we're closing in on a color 0. Oh. The fewer colors, the faster it gets. Even when there's a color with like 500 or 600, just because I don't have to stop. I don't really have to pay attention. I can just go, okay, I'm filling in this space, and go. Heilin! Did you get lots of stuff done in Destiny 2? Where the crafters come to body double. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope your day so far has been good. My day has started. It's been good. I mean, I actually had to like assemble a full mask today because even though I have it off, I had a job interview. So yeah, I had to fully put myself together shortly after waking up. That's why I'm dressed all fancy and stuff. Nice. So I have to specifically say Destiny because I know some of the kids say D2. When I was growing up, D2 was Diablo. So my poor brain's like, no, we can't do that. That is Destiny 2. It is not D2, not D3, not D4. Destiny. Because I'm a cranky old lady. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. One of the downsides is when it's the last piece of string, like after there's like four other, three of the corners are filled, it gets harder to stab. Oh, nice. Yes, yes. It was Diablo, and then there was D2. I have them all. Actually, funny enough, they're all over there. Like I have, and as much as I don't, as much as I'm very angry with the company, as I have from Orcs versus Humans, Warcraft. Orcs versus Humans, I have that, and I have all the games up through, the Dragon expansion of World of Warcraft, and yeah. I haven't played World of Warcraft in the better part of 4 years, though. I just didn't have the time for it. I'm gonna have to clean. I might have to run off to go get something to wipe off my screen here. Well, not my screen, my magnifying glass. No, I really enjoyed playing it, but it became time gating and it became too much of a time sink. So I had to say I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, and I cried. And then there was a huge falling out with a group I was playing with, and it was all during I was getting diagnosed with my ADHD and dealing with a lot, and these guys who I thought were my friends were not, so it hit awfully hard. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see if I can do this fine work. What I need to do with my fingernails without shaking too much. You know when you stick your tongue out when you're playing video games? That's the level of concentration that I am currently putting into utilizing my fingernails to grab something. Like how your tongue directs which way you're gonna go in Mario Kart? Yeah, that's what I was just dealing with. Cool. So yesterday I didn't get to talk about it too much, but I rabbit holed into pink flamingos and screwdrivers. So in Discord I popped the question. It takes a lot of focus to not do the lean thing. So I did not know this. Not surprised, but I did not know that in Canada they had a bonus bit that we do not have, that we don't utilize very often here in the States, is how I should phrase it. And it's a square bit. So I learned about that yesterday. And I also learned that the pink flamingo it is a badass. The plastic pink flamingo um that is either adored or hated by HOAs. It was intentionally done. Like, the pink flamingo was created to create individuality within the confines of 19 or post World War II era suburbs. And I'm like, that fucking pink, that flamingo has a history. So that was a really neat rabbit hole I dived into. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so there was one story that this guy was telling in the history that that a business had put a couple of them out. And there were people complaining about it. And so and this is my level of petty. For every letter or every complaint that they got about the flamingos, they added a flamingo, and I loved it. They made winter flamingos so that they could sell them in the winter instead of the pink ones. And I also learned that when they were made, pink was a color of it was a color of it was a androgynous color. Like it was just a popular color. Like Elvis liked pink, and everybody liked pink, and yeah, it was a really neat history. I'll find the dude in my in my history, and I'll share it. Okay, let's see. There's that. Okay, I have that spot. Let's see. That one. Okay. Nope, not that spot. There. I'm sorry. Sorry that I reminded you of your in-laws. But yeah, the general opinion of pink flamingos is either you love them or you hate them because people consider them tacky. And I'm like, no, they are phenomenal. I personally, I love the pink flamingos. I love them. I like what they've been doing now is like they have all the multicolored flamingos. Like I need to plan a rainbow flamingo in my backyard. A rainbow flamingo flock. But I also have destructive dogs of doom. So I have grass in my front yard, that's why I won't put them in my front yard. But I now need a rainbow flamingo flock. Okay. This little area right here is all I have left of this color. Oh, to be fair, New York is closer to the polar bears than they are to me. last 2 stitches of this color. Yeah, I'm 10 to 12 hours from New York. All done this color. All done. 3807. Let's see. I gotta... Missed one. Oh, geez. Oh, well. New York is a big state. I will give New York State that. It is pretty damn big. You can just search their, you can hop into maps, search their city to Bangor, so. There we go. There's that. Okay. Let's see where 3807 goes next. Does it go to Divine Instinct? 38. It does not go to Divine Instinct. Where does it go to Captain Penis? Will it go to Captain Penis? It does not. It goes to the box. 3807 goes to the box. To the box. To the box. Oh, wow. Wow. Must be cutting across. Probably, yeah. I keep forgetting we can cut across things. We're going to Buffalo Woman. What number are we doing next? We are doing color 794 is our next color. I'll black out the color that we just got done. 3807 is all done. $7.94. It's this glorious color. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, 793 doesn't need to be in there anymore. Let's see. 3743. 3743. Okay. I have box of colors, so I'm just trying to pull out what I don't need to have in there anymore. Oh, I'm running down. I'm running down to colors. Oh. Back it up and see where I'm gonna start.
One tribe. A feeling from deep inside. A sense of
Not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Org! String Wars. There. So this color has 583 stitches left in it. This is the last. Let's see. The next highest number after the 583, it drops down to 576. Okay, so we have a couple colors before we do our next big drop to the 400. But it's closing in, like, folks. We are. I don't even have to scroll. I don't even have to scroll the colors anymore. And after my pattern keeper knocks the 0 off, at reset, yeah, I'll have all of them in one list. Like, I won't have to scroll for colors anymore. Okay, yes, back to mobile. La la la. Okay. So we are. We're working on it. Switching a color takes more work than it really should, but it's just part of the experience. Okay, so we are working here. There's a big clump here, and then it goes down. So we're starting off with our big clump. Trying to. All right. This one, it's not a full fill. It's not a full fill, but I can mark where I'm just any place where I see it blank gets this color. Is So we've in the hour that we've been around, we've done 206 stitches. So that is the speed of which block moves. Is I can do confetti at about 100 stitches an hour, and I can do block at about 200 an hour. Block moves fast. Off-stream block moves a lot faster. Confetti moves slow no matter what I'm doing. That's just kind of why I try to not do too much confetti on stream. I do like to show you guys a good quality fill in the spots.
My mind is like a hive.
And I also kind of like when I'm off air being able to, like, okay, I'm gonna come back and these spots are gonna be filled and it's gonna be neat. So neat cross between that.
Thought I wander down a path to my inner world. The complexity leads me to ponder, and the depths of my emotions swirl. Though the bees can get overwhelming, the inspiration they mold in their buzzing I find compelling. A reminder of the power I hold. So I embrace the bees within my brain, even when they drive me insane. For in their chaos, I find a refrain of the beauty and complexity of my inner terrain.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm actually dressed pretty enough today, though. I might do a couple of videos for this, that, the other thing. Because most of the time, I'm not dressed in my purtiful clothes, so I always look like some level of uck when doing videos. Um, It's funny, every time I try to do like a non-main color, I get distracted. So I haven't worked on a smaller color, and I'm hoping today I can get this color finished. Shouldn't take too long in all absolute honesty, just with the nature of how colors are going. And then maybe I can get a couple of the smaller colors all done to fill in some other gaps. Oh, I have a ton of interview clothes. It's so weird to have to wear them. It was funny. Even when I was working from home with COVID, I would always get dressed for work in work clothes. I mean, I used like my black yoga pants and more comfy pants more often, but I always still was wearing my nice shirts. Even right now, I was in an interview. I have some nice comfy work pants on. Got those three. Okay. Because, yeah, this interview that I had was a Zoom interview. And if they like me well enough, they'll have me for an in-person interview. It's right up the street, so it's not awful. Hyper focus activated. Pew pew.
When I saw you again, I knew I wanted you, but I had to hide it. I had to hide it, 'cause I have grown strong without you around. I've just gotta fight it. I don't wanna go back there. Don't wanna fall into your arms again. Don't wanna give you everything I have and see you walk away. Don't wanna fall.
I actually today I made coffee. I've been kind of slacking off. Like I don't I don't always need coffee. I know sacrilege. Um, but I don't. But I had some today, and it was good, and I was happy. So this is one of the areas where the colors are very close together. So I'm trying to make my stitches neat. Doopy doopy doo. Now we have this area. Oh, that one's all done. That's all done. That's all done. La 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 la. There's no crying in baseball. No, go lay down. Pixie, I don't want to hear it. Go lay down. So, Husband Creature has Amazon Prime, and I use it shamelessly. And so I ordered some S hooks for display, and it was Prime days, and he has Prime shipping, and they were scheduled for Prime shipping, and they're S hooks. They're little metal hooks in which I can hang things. Pixie, couche. Couche. I'm getting all kinds of sass. Anyway, so they've been delayed. They haven't been shipped, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll have them to you by last Saturday." And I'm like, "Really?" Yeah, she didn't want to, but she did. And there was much grumbling. Now, Pixie's more recent thing is just wandering around aimlessly crying. Like, just whining. She doesn't need anything. Yeah, I have stuff from Temu that's getting here faster than the Amazon Prime stuff. Just mull that around in your brain. Ordered on the same day, getting here faster than the Amazon Prime stuff. And I get it. I get it. Not everything's perfect, but at the same time, seriously? So it's funny, I frequently argue with myself over where to order my like display units from. Do I go gung ho and be like, yeah, America only, and buy stateside and pay for the exact same product, or do I just buy from China and wait a little longer? So that's the argument that I ask people. Is I have no problem buying from local crafters, not at all. I have no problems commissioning local crafters, but if I'm going to buy a product and it's the same thing whether I buy it from stateside or if I buy it from direct from whoever made it, and I save like $50, I'm sorry, I'm gonna buy wholesale because I too am trying to run a business, that kind of thing. And yeah, with my displays that I bought, it's like I know they're not gonna be awesome. That's why I'm gonna get them, and then I'm going to make them awesome. Cause trust me, the things that, well, yes, I do order a lot of stuff wholesale. I do. But I take them and I actually make them better. Honestly, ordering the S-hooks online was my last resort. I searched all the